Cool stuff. Ink. Get it? It's ink from a pen. Who writes this? Go to coolstuffinc.com, links in the description, and use code CIMO for 5% off. So Ash, how much do you know about Yu-Gi-Oh?
I genuinely do not know shit. I don't know anything. This game is a mystery to me.
Excellent. Well, we're going to be teaching you some Yu-Gi-Oh today. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself for people who aren't familiar with you?
Yes, I can do that. My name is Ash Little. I stream MTG Arena. I also make YouTube videos. I just play Magic a lot. Definitely not Yu-Gi-Oh, but, you know, Standard is not in a great place right now. That's my format on MTG, and, you know, maybe I'll turn into a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't know.
I think you'll like what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be teaching you the most popular retro format, which is called Edison format. Why is it called Edison format? So the reason is YCS, which is our equivalent of a Pro Tour. YCS Edison, New Jersey is the name of the city, which was the event where this format essentially existed. After this event, there was a ban list and the whole format changed. And so there wasn't a lot of time for people to really explore this format as it was. And so what happened was, over time, people sort of went back to this format to kind of explore it more and realized, hey, this format actually fucking rocks. And because there's just a lot of deck diversity, there's a lot of skill expression. It also is just kind of like a boomer throwback because people like playing older Yu-Gi-Oh compared to modern Yu-Gi-Oh. It just has like it has a very good pace for like a Magic player. I like to say it's kind of the speed at like modern Magic. I don't know about modern now, but like older modern formats, like when I actually knew what modern was. So I think it's like the perfect way to sort of transition someone who's a Magic player to Yu-Gi-Oh! So this will be interesting. Unfortunately, we're using Dueling Book, but that's a different story. Trust me, it's actually like pretty intuitive because it's a manual sim. So you kind of have to do everything yourself, but all the tools are there, and that'll be a whole nother hurdle we have to overcome. So all
right,
let's go ahead and do the rock, paper, scissors to start. You know, this isn't going to matter. I'm just going to let you go first no matter what. So you don't have to worry.
All right. Sure.
All right, you won anyway because you're that good.
I'll win anyway.
All right, that's the first part about being good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Is win your coin flips and your rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. So you can go ahead and pick first there on the side, on the left.
Okay.
So now we are in what is unfortunately the duel area. So you're going to look at your hand and you're going to see a lot of stuff going on here. So I'm going to give you the very basic fundamentals of the game, okay? Just like Magic, we have life points. You see those on the far right. So you have an 8,000 below your screen, and I have an 8,000 above my image. 8,000, yes, 8,000. 8,000, not over 9,000, but 8,000.
Yeah, right.
So the goals, just like Magic, get your opponent down to 0. Everything in our game is in like hundreds and thousands, so it sounds more like fantastical.
Right.
So that's why it works like that. Okay. So you're going to see a bunch of different types of cards in your hand. I imagine they are orange, green, and purple, or some combination of those. So
yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so let's start with the orange cards. So the orange cards are monster cards. So how these work is just like similar to creatures. What you're going to do is you're going to look at the level of a monster. So the level is the 2 stars or the stars underneath the name of the monster that look like Dragon Balls, okay?
Yeah.
So each turn, you are allowed to normal summon 1 monster with 4 stars or less. As long as it's 4 or less, it's fair game that you can use that as your 1 normal summon per turn. Additionally, they have what are called special summons. Special summons are just additional summons that you can do as many as you want, as long as there's not restrictions on like what you are allowed to do, essentially. Because some things will say, oh, you can special summon this, but then you can't special summon these types of cards for the rest of the turn or something like that. So there are some restrictions. But you can infinitely special summon. You can do as many as you want. So as long as the game rules permit it, it's totally fair game. So that is a monster card in a nutshell. You can look at the effect of the monsters. That'll be written in the text box, just like in Magic. And then on the bottom, you'll see the attack and the defense stats. So you got 1,300 and you have 0 in the instance of this Blizzard. If you just hover over it, you can read it.
Yep, got it.
Okay. I did not draw a spell, so I'm going to go into my deck and fetch one really quick here. This is what is known as a spell card. So a spell card is green. That's how you know it's a spell card. It also says it at the top. You are allowed to play as many spell cards as possible or as you want during a turn. There's no unless the card says you can't. You can. They're all free. So think of Omniscience format. Everything's free.
Yeah. Right.
Everything's free.
Right.
Okay. So
that's interesting. Yeah.
Yep. So I could play Heavy Storm into Heavy Storm into. I could do whatever the fuck I want as long as there's no restriction on it. So spell cards are essentially sorceries from Magic. So you play these at sorcery speed, unless it is a quick play spell, which is what you see here. How you know it's a quick play spell is next to where it says spell card in the top right corner, there's a little lightning bolt. That means that it's a quick play. So it's kind of like you can use it like an instant, where it does have to be on the field or in your hand, but you're able to use it more liberally compared to a sorcery, like a regular spell card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There are also continuous spell cards, which are kind of like enchantments is the best way to put it. So these will, when you play them, stay active on the field until something interacts. You see there's the infinity symbol next to where it says spell card. So that's how you know that's what that is. Okay. Finally, we have what are called trap cards. You know, you activated my trap card, right?
Yeah, I do.
So
I do know the meme.
Trap cards are also similar to instants, but the difference is you have to set them face down for a single turn before you're able to activate it. So it even just defaults to that. So if you hover over a trap, the first option when you look above that, it says set, because you have to set it first. This doesn't apply to modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you can I'm not going to get into that. But for general rule, you have to set a trap card face down for a turn first. So as soon as your turn starts, I can activate this, barring I meet the condition to do so. Okay?
At any point. Just at any point.
At any point, yeah. So for instance, there's this card right here called Legacy of Yata-Garasu. Let me quickly show you this. This card just literally says draw one card.
Oh, it's a bird.
It is a bird. It is a bird. So at any point, you can you can flip this up to draw a card. As long as you set it the turn prior, on your turn, you can flip it up. On your opponent's turn, you can flip it up. As long as the criteria are met, because some things have conditions to activate, everything is fair game. So those are your three basic card types. So essentially, look in the middle of your screen now. You're going to see the phases of our game. So it's similar to Magic. They're just out of a different order. So DP is draw phase. So that would be the game automatically draws you a card for a turn. SP is standby phase. This is like your upkeep, essentially. Except the difference is it's after the draw phase instead of before. Most of the time, you just skip over it. But there are some effects that do work in the standby phase that do matter sometimes. Then you have main phase 1. You have this in Magic. You know how that works. You can do all your stuff. Battle phase. The battle phase is where you can do combat. Main phase 2, similar to Magic, same thing. And then we have the end phase. So it's very similar to Magic, just a slight different order, essentially. So you can,
makes sense.
On Dueling Book, you can click these little buttons to like change going through the phases. And then once you hit end phase, it'll say you can end your turn. And that'll pass it back over to me. So those are the fundamentals. So do you have any questions, or does that make sense so far?
So far, it makes sense. So far, I understand. But yeah, I'm assuming we're like literally nowhere at the moment. Because what? Okay. I'm playing like birds or something? Like, what is this deck?
So this is
That's kind of sick.
This is the Blackwing deck. So this is an archetype of cards that are all birds. And so Yu-Gi-Oh! Does this thing. It started, actually, Blackwings is one of the first archetypes that they introduced. They started when they released sets, putting all of the cards of like a given deck in like a set. And sometimes they would give them more support in the second set or the third set and continue to build on that. So you can look at Blackwings and be like, oh, this is a Blackwing card. This is a Blackwing card. These cards have synergy together. It was kind of a way for them to sort of help people build decks, if you will. And so Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very archetype centric, where like, when you ask, like, what deck are you playing? You don't, like, say, oh, I'm playing Boros Burn or, like, Sultai whatever. You say, I'm playing Blackwing. I'm playing this archetype.
That's sick,
playing whatever.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
All right. So you're going first. So why don't you go ahead? You can read some of your cards, and if you have questions, why don't you try to make your first move, and we'll see how things go.
Okay. Right. So... how about what does this thing say? I don't know what any of these cards say, but like a normal summon. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. So that's a perfectly fair move. Is normal summoning Boar the Spear. Sure.
Right. Okay. So if I put it in front, I put it in attack. That's the thing too, right? Attack and defense mode.
Right. So you're able to either normal summon the monster or normal set it, it'll say set when you hover over the option. It'll say it's the second option above normal summon. It'll say set. So this counts as your normal summon, but there are some monsters that you do want to play in defense mode. I will say that, for instance, Blackwing's a very aggressive deck, so that's not very common in this deck in particular. But there are cards that have effects that they need to be flipped face up in order for that effect to activate. And you might see some of those later on if we keep going. So, normal summoning Boar of the Spear, perfectly fine opening move. And then you can play some spell cards. You can set trap cards. You can do whatever you want. You can also play as many trap cards as you want, you know, at a time too, just like spells. Remember, Omniscience format, everything's free. Everything's free.
I fucked it. I already fucked it. Hold on. I already fucked it. I have to make this
You can take it back. You can take it back.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I already fucked it because I think I'm supposed to start off with this. Wait,
okay.
We just click activate on spell cards?
Spell cards you activate. So do you have Black Whirlwind?
Okay.
There you go. Right. Okay, you're learning. Sequencing.
Sequencing. Hold on.
Okay.
And then I go with this guy.
Yes. And then... Yep, okay. That's very good. So then you would hover over Black Whirlwind. There's a declare option. There you go. You did it. There you go. And this is just for this simulator, obviously. So, okay.
Right.
So now you can go ahead and hover over your deck and click View. It's the second option from the top. And you can get any Blackwing monster from your deck that has less than 1,700 attack, because that's Bora's attack.
So I just go to hand, right?
Yep. And then, hypothetically... you could just special summon out the Gale if you wanted to. In this case, you probably wouldn't want to. You just want to keep it in your hand till I have a bigger threat that you want to Gale down to have the attack points.
Okay, wait. So what is this little, like, what does this Bessie say, though? If you control Blackwing monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Oh, okay, so that's why I could put it in play.
Correct, you could. And then it has the effect that once returned, you can just have a monster's attack and defense.
Okay. Let's see. I have maybe one more thing I can play.
Okay. The trap card.
Trap card?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you set that face down.
Okay, so just set.
There you go. Just sets it automatically.
All right. Whatever it does, we'll find out soon.
Yeah.
So this next stick, though, honestly, like these little birds, it reminds me a little bit of like white weenies. You know white weenies in Magic?
I'm not familiar.
I'm sure you do. You know, white weenies is basically like a very like aggressive, low to the ground, like.
That's what this deck is. That's what this deck is.
Yeah.
And there's still cool stuff I haven't shown you yet. I'm giving it to you in chunks.
Okay. All right. So I'll just enter.
There you go. Perfect. All right.
That it? Okay.
So now it's my turn. I would just draw and go to my main phase 1. My hand is much worse than yours. You had a much better start than I did.
I pops off. Okay, great.
Yeah, you, I mean, okay, so there's a joke in Edison that if Blackwing opens up Whirlwind, it is probably going to win the game. So
yeah, that makes sense.
It's a very good card because all your cards just get replaced basically. It's very good. I'm going to set a monster, and I'm going to set not 1, not 2, but 3 cards face down, and I'm going to pass it back to you.
Okay, that's definitely not like scary or anything.
Not at all. Not at all.
Sure, right. Wait, should I have fucking activated my trap card on your turn?
You can potentially, depending on what it is. I just don't know what it is. So
I don't know. I don't know either.
What do you mean you don't know? You can see it.
Yeah, I didn't. I just put it down. Wait.
You can hover over it and still see what it is. It'll show you. I can still
activate it on my turn right now too, right?
You can do it your turn, or you could do it on the end phase of my turn because it's a trap card. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, I fucked it. That's fine. Okay, I fucked it. I just read the card.
Well, what does it do? What does it do? Flip it up.
It was a trap dust shoot. I should have done that.
Oh yeah, you probably should have done that when I started my turn.
Yeah, with the 4 cards. I see. Okay.
Sure.
Well, GG's.
Well, it's okay. You opened Whirlwind Dust Shoot. Wow, you're fucking cracked at this game.
I know, right?
I am not joking. That is like the best opening hand you could probably get with this deck. Is a Blackwing monster with Whirlwind with Trap Dust Shoot. I'm not joking. That is like the best opening this deck has.
I found my new calling.
Apparently, you're just that goated. I don't know what to say.
It's the skill diff.
It's skill diff, yeah, clearly.
It's skill diff, and I gotta figure out what to do with it now. But honestly,
well, now it might just be dead for a while, but that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, so let's see here. So I can get another bird, but okay, you have like 3 cards. What the fuck am I to do with that?
It's just like holding instants in your hand in Magic, but they're just more aware, or they're more like obvious.
I know you have them, right?
Yep,
right.
Exactly.
So chat saying me for Worlds 2026.
So I don't know what else is in your hand. I know you just have the Gale. I could tell you a very cute play if you want me to.
Wait, when can I use with the 5 stars? What's up with those?
Okay, so if it's 5 or more stars, you have to tribute one monster to the graveyard to summon it. So you're kind of like upgrading your monster, if you will. If you're
sacrificing it.
If you're looking at, yeah, you sacrifice it. So if you're looking at Sirocco the Dawn specifically, which might be what you're looking at, he also has the ability that you can normal summon him without tributing if I control the monster. So that's also something you can do. You don't have to actually necessarily tribute over one of your guys. You can just wait until like I have maybe like tempo or initiative, and then you can drop your Sirocco, and that could be something you could do. Okay.
That sounds great. I don't follow it, but
she's like, I have no fucking idea what you just said. She's like, I have no idea what you just said.
Honestly, because like it's all these like keywords like that is like what? So if you turn something, if it's like you have like a thingy in defense mode, if it flips up, is that summoning it?
No. So that's just you attacking it. So for instance, if you just go to the battle phase and attack my monster, it gets flipped up and then it just dies. It's not a summoning or anything like that.
Right, and I have to like always get past your monsters, right?
Yes, everything has taunt. I can attack your face, everything has taunt.
Interesting. So I have no choice but to like swing at that whatever. Okay.
Correct. There's also what was I gonna say? It's like Hearthstone. It's not like Magic where you just swing with everything. You can pick one at a time what attacks what. Attacker has initiative. Okay. Yep.
Well, whatever you said sounded like a good plan to me, honestly. Now, how the fuck do I do?
I can tell you a more interesting plan, potentially.
What? Recommend me something. Recommend me something. How would I go forward here?
This will be... Do you have another monster in your hand that's not Sirocco, by chance?
I fear it is the Vayu thing.
You have the Vayu thing.
Is that good?
Okay.
Yes.
Not really. You don't really want... That's like the one card you don't want to draw, but that's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
Anyway. So you have Gale, Vayu, Sirocco, and what are your other 2 cards, out of curiosity?
Another Sirocco and Bottomless Trap Hole that I just drew into.
What I was going to recommend is you can clear all my cards at once right now, if you can believe that.
Shit, wait, how the fuck?
So we're going to teach you. So go ahead and special summon the Gale. Okay.
Okay, here he is.
So now we're going to teach you another one of the fundamental things of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is the extra deck. You may notice there's a 15-card pile on the left of your screen there. So if you look at Gale in the text box, it has the word tuner, where it says Wing Beast Tuner Effect. This is a sub-type classification of card that allows you to play the cards that are in your extra deck. So what you do is you would send both your Gale and your Bora to the graveyard. And you have a card in your extra deck. If you click it, you can look. There's a card in your extra deck called Black Rose Dragon. When it is synchro summoned, you can destroy all cards on the field.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, what do you mean? How do I even synchro summon anything? What? Like...
So how this works is, if you look on Black Rose says it needs a tuner and a non-tuner. It's the first line of text.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
All you have to do is add the stars. So Bora has 4 stars, and Gale has 3. So that makes 7. So because of that, you're able to synchro summon the level 7 Black Rose Dragon. So as long as you have the math to work it out, you're able to, at this point, you have this toolbox of 15 extra cards, kind of like in your command zone, if you will. That's
wild. Okay, yeah.
So if you have a tuner and a non-tuner, you can send them both to the graveyard, and you can synchro summon for the Black Rose Dragon and just nuke the board. And then you'll have 4 cards to my 2.
Okay.
This is just this is just a game action that you do. Yep. And now you would go to your extra deck, and you'd hover over the Black Rose and just hit special summon.
Special attack, right? Like it's always just gonna be attack, right?
It depends on the circumstances, but I mean, attack's usually what you want to do. Yeah. It's gonna blow itself up anyway. Let's do it. Yep.
Oh,
so then, yeah, Black Rose, people love Black Rose. It looks so fucking cool.
This is honestly like wow, like this is art. This is absolute art.
It's really cool. Yeah. People also love the character in the show that plays this card as well. So anyway, you hover over Black Rose and hit activate just to declare that that's what you're doing.
Declare?
Yep. Okay. And then I have a response. So this is like putting stuff on the stack. We call it chain. The biggest difference is between the stack and chain links is that you can't do stuff mid-stack like once a chain is resolving, it has to resolve all the way before you can use more effects. Where in Magic, I know you can like put stuff on the stack like midway through stuff resolving. You can't do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! So your effect would be considered a Chain Link 1. And so I'm going to chain Legacy of Yata-Garasu as Chain Link 2. So this card just lets me draw a card. That's all it is. It's just a cantrip. So the chain will resolve. So Chain Link 2, I draw a card. Chain Link 1, Black Rose blows up the whole board. So you just send all cards to graveyard.
So mine as well, everything.
Everything goes, even the Black Rose.
The Black Whirlwind too.
Black Whirlwind too. Everything goes.
Shit. Okay. Well, there I go.
But Trap Dust Shoot wasn't doing you any good anyway, and now you cleared all my back.
Yeah, no, I fucked that.
Yep. And the Black Rose is gone too. The Black Rose kills itself in the process.
Oh, for real? Oh, shit. Okay.
It does.
What is the other text on it, though?
It has another effect that literally never comes up. Unless you're playing a plant-focused deck.
Plant?
Yeah, it has the plants is like a typing, kind of like, you know, elves or things like that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so because the rest of the archetype has plants in it too, and this is kind of like their boss monster, if you will. So there are plant decks in Edison, but it's usually most people just play Black Rose because it nukes the fucking board. So it's pretty good.
That's toxic as hell.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's limited to one copy if that you know.
Yeah,
means
that's
anything,
true.
but,
That's true. Yeah.
So you can only do it once. So anyway. So now, unfortunately, you don't have, like, another big thing to follow it up with, but you can set your bottomless trap hole and stop whatever my play is going to be. And so then if I do summon, like, a bunch of guys, then your Siroko's online anyway. So it kind of is just, like, a win-win no matter what for you, because you're up on cards. So
then when your opponent summons a monster with 15 or more, destroy that monster.
Yep.
So that just like that effect just works once? Like how do these trap cards work?
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
I will literally set you up for this. So set the bottomless trap hole.
All right.
And pass your turn.
I'm setting it up. Okay, you got it.
Okay. So I'll draw a card. This might look familiar to you. I will activate Black Whirlwind.
Oh shit, okay.
And I will normal summon Shure the Blue Flame. You have not seen this guy yet. Do you have a response to me summoning my over 1500 attack point monster?
Sure do. I sure do.
Sure. So
I activate my trap card.
Yep. So that will banish.
I've been waiting on that.
It will exile or banish, as we call it, my Shura. And then bottomless trap hole just goes to the graveyard. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Also, what's really good about this is that you stop Black Whirlwind from resolving. So Black Whirlwind, the monster needs to stay on the field. So I would have actually declared this as Chain Link 1. You would chain Bottomless, getting rid of my Shura. And because Black Whirlwind needs to see the monster to resolve its effect, you Bottomlessed it. It's no longer on the field, so I don't get the search, which is very good with this card.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I will just, I guess, set another card, and I will pass the turn.
Interesting. Okay.
Over to you.
Okay. I'm just shocked at like how many. So Yu-Gi-Oh is just like what? Like how many cards of how many copies of a card can you have in your deck? You said there were some of them limited to 1, 3. Okay.
Yeah, some are restricted. Obviously, some are banned. Some are semi-restricted, which is weird. But yeah, 3 copies is the max. Why you have 3 Sirocos? Oh, you have that.
So I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling. Okay, so
you can't summon either your Sirocos. You can just summon a Vayu and just attack me if you want.
Yeah, because I cannot. Because why can I not summon this guy again? Because of the cost.
He's 5 stars. He's 5 stars.
Yeah,
you need to tribute a monster, or if I control the monster, you could just drop him for free. So you can just poke me with the 800 attack guy if you want, or you can just pass the turn. You don't have to do anything else.
Like this deck also. Does this deck have like madness, like equivalent synergy to it?
What is
Anybody
madness?
In the chat? Madness is basically when you like get rid of something or you discard something out of your hand, you bring it back. You could bring it back out to the.
There is a whole deck designed around that mechanic, actually.
That's pretty sick. I like madness.
Yeah, it's called Dark World. Literally every time you
World? Yeah.
Yeah, if you discard a Dark World, it just summons itself back out to the field. People hate that deck.
That's cool. So this has just got like tiny reanimation thingies to it, I guess.
This one sort of. I wouldn't say it's reanimation, but it'll make sense when we get to that point. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying not to overwhelm you, which is why I'm saying don't ignore it for the time being. Really.
All right. I'm gonna pass.
Okay, pass. Okay, sure. All right.
Okay. I'll see. I have no idea.
So I will normal summon Kalute the Moon Shadow.
Okay.
This will trigger my Black Whirlwind, so I can search a Black Wing that is less than 1400 attack. There's a couple of them. I'm going to get Gale. You are very familiar with this card.
I do know that one.
I'm just going to poke you with the Kalute here. So in the middle, under where it says BP, there's a thing that says LP with a colon. you can just type in 1400 and it'll deduct 1400 from your life points.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Hey, did it.
So Kaloot's a cool card. He's what we call a hand trap. The reason for that is because he activates in the hand. So at any point, if you're battling with a Blackwing, you can discard Kaloot and buff that monster by 1400 attack.
That's pretty sick.
It is a very good card, and it gets limited the format after this one for that reason.
Oh, okay.
But it's at 3 in this format, which is great. So I will just pass the turn.
No Monsters Rages in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I now control a monster, and you don't. So you're allowed to play your Sirocco.
So it's only when I don't have another monster. Oh,
you have to control no monsters, and I have to control.
I see.
Correct.
Okay, so I can normal summon this guy.
You can. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Now.
And then
you can trigger Whirlwind. Yep.
Yep. So that's just declare.
Yep. And then you go into your deck.
Okay.
And you can add any Blackwing that's under 2,000, which is fun fact. All of them.
All of them. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, so what am I looking for?
You have a couple options. You can get Shura the Blue Flame, which is very good because when it kills something in battle, you get to special summon another Blackwing from your deck. You can get Bora. The problem with Shura is, though, you already use your normal summons. You can't do that till next turn. You can grab Bora, which can be special summoned because you control Blackwing, and that's just extra damage. He's 1700. He has Trample, or what we call Piercing. So even if I had a defense position monster, typically I wouldn't take damage, but he actually pierces through, so his damage would go through. You've already used Gale. You could get a Blizzard because you do have a Bora in the graveyard, and you could resurrect the Bora that you have. So you have options. You can also get a Kaloot, which will buff your guy by an extra 1400 if you want. I say the best option is probably either Shura or Bora, because Shura will then trigger Black Whirlwind again next turn, so it just gets you another guy and you go down the food chain. But if you want to press for a lot of damage, Bora is the better pick here. Okay,
I may just go Bora because I got one of the Shuras in my hand.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Sure.
I just drew into that one.
Okay. And then you can just special summon the Bora if you want to push damage.
Cool. Just always attack, yeah.
Yeah. Now you can go to the battle phase.
BP. Okay, you got it.
And now there should be an attack option. So you would hover over your card, click attack, and then you'd click which monster. But since I only have one, I think it just defaults to what I have. But we'll see.
So how does like the damage stuff even work? Like,
sure. So
does my 2000 fire like against your defense stuff? Like, what's going, like, is it in like magic like that, or
no? So how it works is depending on the position of the card is what number is being active. So right now all of our monsters are in attack position. Ignore the numbers on the right of the slash. Those don't mean anything. However, if this Kaloot was in defense position, let's say, which is this way, then the right number on the slash is applied. So then you ignore the number on the left. So if you attack my defense position Kaloot, let's say you do it with Sirocco, not Bora, I would not take any damage because my monster's in defense mode. However, Kaloot's in attack mode. So if you attack over it, everything has trample when things are in attack position. So 2,000 into my 1,400, I would take 600 damage. I'd take the difference between them. Bora has piercing, so if you were to attack Bora into Kaloot, I would take 1,700 minus 1,000 because it's in defense position, so I would take 700 damage.
So everything's got trample anyway. So like, what's the right attack here? I mean, both of them survive, right? And you have like everything's got taunt, right?
Everything is taunt, so you do have to swing into Kaloot. There are reasons to attack with like some monsters over others. In this like exact instance, I think every attack you do is going to basically be weighted the same. So I don't think it matters really which one you attack here with. Okay, so I can't do something like one of them goes to your creature, the other goes to your face. Like, it has to be. You can. You can. You attack one at a time. So you pick which one you attack with first. You would kill the Kaloot, and then the second one can go face. Yep. Okay, so I should just do like that. And how do I? Yep. And so then my Kaloot goes to the graveyard, and I would take 300 damage. Then I can do attack directly on that one. Yep. And so when you attack with the Sirocco, I will activate Dimensional Prison, which is when you declare an attack, it will exile your monster. Yeah, I got fucking baited. Okay.
So
if I wanted to bait you, I would have had you do something completely different for the record, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's so.
So Sirocco, you hover over
Banish
it.
goes
Banish.
to exile, I guess.
Banish is
Banish.
exile. It's the same thing.
GG. Okay.
So what you could have done, and I would have 100% baited you if I did this. So you should be happy I'm nice to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Sirocco's second effect is once per turn.
Effect? Wait.
Yeah. It's underneath like being able to normal summon your set.
Right. There's essays on all of these.
It's an
like,
essay.
All of them
It's an
are,
essay.
like,
Yeah.
Fucking questing beasts.
It's a lot of words, but I'll simplify it. What Sirocco does is it targets any Blackwing, and it gives it the attack of all Blackwings on the field. Fun fact, that includes my field as well. So hypothetically, in that board state we were just on, if you activated Sirocco, you would have given one of your Blackwings a total of 5,100 attack points to hit me with. But that's the only monster that can attack me that turn. So if I had you do that and I dimensional prisoned it, you would have felt really bad. So I was being nice and not showing you that line.
Sure, yeah.
But being able to pump up like all the Blackwings based off of just like the attack stat is very important. It's like just a huge
that's wild.
swing. Yeah, it's cool that it affects both players, which is crazy.
Love that. Okay, so we're through that.
Yep. So that would be all your attacks. So you can go to main phase 2. And then I think your hand is Shure, Vayu, Sirocco, if I recall.
Yes.
So there's not really much else you can do. So, I mean, you can just go to your end phase, and it'll be just over to me. My turn. That's a very funny draw.
A funny draw. Uh-oh.
I think it's time we show you Daddy. I think we'll show you Daddy.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to
sign, isn't it?
normal summon. This is probably not a good play, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to normal summon my another Caloot that I just happened to draw. That will trigger my Black Whirlwind. With Black Whirlwind, I will pick up a Blizzard the Far North.
You should call him Blizzy.
We do call him Blizzy, actually.
That is Blizzy?
Yeah.
Great. Love Blizzy.
I'm going to go to the battle phase, and I'm going to attack into your Bora. I'm going to destroy my own Caloot and take 300 damage.
Wait, you take damage off of that?
You do. Yep. Because they're both in attack position.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Second main phase. Because I have exactly 3 dark monsters in my graveyard, you get to meet Daddy.
Oh, shit.
So this is Daddy. This is Dark Arm Dragon.
There he is.
Yep. So Dark Arm Dragon has an effect that I can exile a dark monster from the grave and just pop a card you control. Notably, there's no once per turn, so I can do that as many times as I want. So I'm going to banish a dark from my graveyard, and I'm going to destroy your Black Whirlwind.
Oh shit. Okay. So it's just a destroy.
Just goes to graveyard.
It's a banish.
It's a destroy. If it was banish, it'd be even better than it already is. And then I will banish a Blizzard, and I will pop your Bora.
That's fucking crazy.
We said you'd like Daddy. You know, here he is.
It's the grave, right?
The grave. Yep.
Oh,
and
okay.
that is all for my turn.
Okay. That's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up.
And I can do it again next turn as well.
What the hell? Okay, so basically, if I don't get rid of that, I'm fucked.
I mean, you have 6,600 life points, so I mean, I still have to kill you, but I'm not making it easy for you.
Yeah, but as long as you have a bunch of like birds, I guess you have one more bird in the grave, so like.
I do have another bird, and I have a bird in my hand as well.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I low-key think I just stopped act. I'm not gonna lie.
Is she cooking? What do you got?
I fear I am cooking. Wait. Do I just like I talk about it, right? Like do you want to know my top deck? Right? I have to share it because how the fuck do I do this?
Okay, what is it?
I ripped Icarus attack.
That is a perfect answer.
But I cook.
You did cook.
That's
yeah.
Right. Okay.
So
these birds like me.
So there's a couple ways to do this. You can just normal summon a bird. Vayu is the best card for this because Vayu sucks and you want it in the graveyard.
Yep.
So,
right, that's what I was thinking. Like
you can just this might be, I don't know how this works in Magic because this game's so different. You can set Vayu face down in defense position, and you can set the Icarus attack. And then as soon as I start my turn during the draw phase or the standby phase, you can flip up the Icarus attack before I can take an action to just pop my Dark Arm Dragon and my Black Whirlwind.
That sounds like a great plan. Okay. Is there any is there any like benefit to doing it in defense there instead of like attack? Like I guess because you can interact with it less or something.
So you can set it in defense position. So one, I don't know what it is. Granted, I can infer knowing what deck you're playing, obviously. But also, it's just interesting because Icarus attack says tribute a winged beast monster to destroy 2 cards. Even though it's face down, it still knows that it's a winged beast. So you don't have to have it face up for it to know that. It's just safer too, because let's say there's a world where I destroy your Icarus attack before you're able to activate it. If Vayu's in defense position, at least like you're not going to take damage. So that's like the argument to put it in defense position.
I see.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So
you got the perfect
we're gonna
answer.
Get this guy.
So he would go face down.
Set this. Oh, did I put it in def? How do I?
It's okay. If you hover over it and click set, it'll put him face down.
Okay.
There we go.
My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah. You're good. I mean, you're learning the controls too, so it's fine. Yep, and you just pass your turn.
Okay, and then
in the draw phase, do you have a card you would like to activate, Ash?
I do.
Crazy.
In draw phase already? That's wild.
You can do it in the draw phase or the standby phase. I can't take any actions till the main phase, so.
Oh. It's like there's nothing. Wait,
you can do instant speed stuff like trap cards, but I don't have any. Stuff? So I mean, you know.
Okay, perfect. Hey, let's go, baby.
Oh, crazy. Icarus, that's actually a crazy rip. I'm not going to lie.
I thought I was cooking. Like, I read that thing. I was like, hold up.
You got it. That's perfect. So you tribute off your bird.
Do I have to activate it?
Nope, it just goes to grave.
Okay, so bird to grave.
And then you can click on my Dark Arm Dragon and my Black Whirlwind. It'll like like that. So like I know which card.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, thank you. Okay.
I only have 2 cards. So yeah, and then Icarus attack just goes to graveyard.
Perfect. All right. Yeah,
you're learning.
I ripped a good one off the top there.
Okay, you dealt with Daddy, unfortunately.
I still have mine somewhere. We'll see about that.
You do. I mean, you have more than 3 darks in the graveyard, so I don't have to worry about Dad for now from you. I guess I'll get aggressive a bit. I'm going to normal summon my Bora. And I'm going to special summon... do I want to do that? Sure, why not? Special summon my Gale. I'm going to go to battle phase, and I'm going to hit you for 3,000 total.
Sheesh.
It's a lot.
Okay, I guess I'll...
You thought 8,000 was a lot, but it goes quick.
No, honestly, it goes quick. Hold on.
Main phase 2, I'm going to perform a synchro summon. So I'm going to send these to the graveyard. And we're going to summon a new guy you haven't seen yet. Blackwing Armor Master. This is kind of like the boss monster of the Blackwings, if you will.
The boss? Okay.
If you will.
So can you always, like, synchro summon as long as you meet, like,
as long as you meet the requirements.
Like 2 birds. Okay.
Yep. So, like, for instance, he says he needs a Blackwing tuner and a non-tuner monster. Gale is a Blackwing and a tuner, and Bora is anything, you know. So, and he's level 7. The 3 + 4 in the stars is how we get to 7. And so I'll simplify what this guy does. You can ignore most of the text. The most important thing is he can't be destroyed by battle. So.
Whoa, okay, so he's like...
So you have to use, like, Icarus
got a little bit
attack.
Indestructible energy.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of indestructible, yeah. Not, like, you can Icarus attack him. You can do trap card stuff to him. Like, he's not, like, you know, he's fine. He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
Listen, Simo, I'm gonna keep it real. I think Yu-Gi-Oh might be my game. I'm not gonna lie.
Why? What did you draw this time, Ash?
You take a guess. Take a guess.
I mean... I would say Icarus attacking, but it's not even that good here. Maybe?
Okay, maybe it sucks, but I mean...
Is it Icarus attack, too?
No.
What could you have drawn? Oh, I mean, again, you draw Dark Arm Dragon, but you can't play it, so I'm not that worried.
Oh, fuck, I can't. Shit, wait.
So, there is a way, there actually is a way you can. Do you want me to tell you the secret?
Wait, so do I not have enough...
So Dark Arm Dragon, you have to special summon if you have exactly 3 dark monsters in the graveyard. You have 4.
That's why it fucks you. Okay.
But do you want me to show you the strat?
Is it with the little like?
It's the little Vayu. It's a little Vayu.
Homie. Okay.
I'm going to show you. Okay. Similar to when I summoned my Dark Arm Dragon, I want you to summon Sirocco the Dawn here.
Let's do it.
You're gonna love. You're gonna love this play. You're gonna love this play. Yeah, normal summon Sirocco. Yep, because I control a monster and you don't control any. Go to the battle phase and crash your Sirocco into my Armor Master.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. let's do it. So
You're gonna like this. This
attack.
is cool. Yep. So your Sirocco will die, and you'll take 500 damage.
Sheesh. I mean, life's a resource.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna like where this is going.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So Sirocco goes to grave.
Yep. To grave.
Go to your second main phase.
On there.
In your graveyard, you're gonna get to learn what Vayu does. So Vayu lets you basically synchro summon from the graveyard. So how this works is you're going to exile both the Vayu and the Sirocco that you just sent to the graveyard.
Interesting.
This is what Vayu's effect is. This is Vayu's effect. Yeah, so Vayu's effect will banish both.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Then go to your extra deck, and there is a Blackwing monster called Blackwing Armed Wing. He's a level 6.
So I can do that because the total, like, value of the stars that I just banished, right?
Correct. 5 plus 1 is 6. Yep. And it has to be a Blackwing monster specifically, which Armed Wing is what that's for. You'll special summon him. Yep, an attack. Attack's fine.
Okay.
And now how many dark monsters are in your graveyard, Ash?
Yeah, right. Nice. Okay. So I get to special summon Daddy?
Hey, you do. That you do.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god, that's so fucking crazy. That's such a rip.
That's fucking sick. Okay.
And now you get to use the effect. Sick. You can banish any of your Blackwings to destroy my Armor Master, because he's only immune to battle. He's not immune to card effects, unfortunately.
Okay, so I will just
I would get rid of an extra. I would get rid of an extra Bora.
The Bora.
Yeah, because you can resurrect these cards. So Gale's very high utility, and you have 2 Boras, so it's like it's just excess. See ya, Armor Master.
Sheesh. Oh, that was crazy though.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. This is how it goes.
Okay, love that. Love that. Okay,
and so you already attacked. You already attacked, and I am basically fucked next turn. So thank you.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see if I can cook here.
Sick.
Okay. I think I can cook. It's gonna be rough, but I think I can cook.
It's wild how many like crazy swings there are in this game. Like Magic very often feels a lot more like gradual, and this is sometimes like
tempo like doesn't really exist in our game for this reason. Yeah. It's just like you just play shit. It's great. I'm gonna normal summon Blizzard the Far North. Blizzard's effect is I get to special summon a Blackwing from my graveyard in defense position. So I am going to special summon Bora the Spear.
Okay, here we go.
Notably, Blizzard is a tuner. So I'm going to send both of these to the graveyard to summon my own Armed Wing.
Fucked up. Like, that is so fucked up.
Blizzard is one of the, in this format, Blizzard is one of the only one-card, like, synchros that you can have. So he's very good.
So fucked.
He's very good. I could also, notably, I'll let you know this, I could have revived Gale, and the effects are not negated or anything, so I could use Gale to, like, have the attack of one of your monsters, hypothetically. And he just kind of sits there. But that's, like, another play you could do with Blizzard.
Yeah,
He's very versatile. I'm going to go to battle. This is not great, but I think this is my best option, unfortunately. I'm going to attack into your Dark Arm Dragon.
Okay, so...
In combat, I'm going to activate Kalut the Moonshadow, which will raise my Blackwing Armed Wing to... yeah, basically. So he's going to put him to 3,700. So I get to kill your Dark Arm Dragon.
Okay.
And you will take 900 damage.
Okay.
But you're still alive.
Yep, still alive. So they both go to grave?
No, just Dark Arm Dragon. He's gone. You still have your Armed Wing.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn. I go back down to 2,300 attack points. So now we're even. So if you want to crash with us, you're perfectly welcome to do so.
Interesting.
And you have I believe a Shura in your hand, so you can just get in with Shura for free at that point.
What did I just draw?
Probably another crazy card, knowing you, because you're like, I'm looking at every card you've drawn this game, and it's fucking crazy, but that's okay.
Yeah, apparently I am on fire. Wait, so what the fuck is that? So, that is so interesting. So I understand why this card's in here.
Okay.
Do I say what I drew? I got brain control.
I literally said I don't know if chat saw. I literally mouthed she's gonna draw brain control, and I fucking knew you were gonna draw brain control. That's insane. Okay.
I'm cooking.
Okay, so brain control funny enough, if I had a little bit lower life, you just kill me in one shot here.
Yeah, right. I would just immediately like
exactly.
one-shot you. Yeah,
so,
right.
I would just hold brain control because I'm going to get the monster back. Unless you really just want to put, like, pressure on me, but then I can just kill, like, your Shura, right? If you summon Shura, too.
I see.
I think it's more advantageous for you to just crash here and just summon Shura and just, like, get in. Because I have no cards. So, Shura's just going to pressure me every turn. I mean, if you want to get in and do, 46, 6,400 damage, like, I mean, I'll be down to 1,000. You know, you can do that, but... Then I kill your Shura with my Armed Wing, and then we're kind of in the same position. So, Brain Control is one of the best cards in the format. I would save it.
Yeah, that seems really crazy. Like, what is even...
It's restricted to one, and it's like, if there's a top 5 list of cards in the format, that's one of them.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense, honestly. I think I'll play it safe because, like, my life total as well.
Exactly, your life is low.
If you rip something of the top, I'm not happy.
Exactly.
Shura, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to graveyard, you can special summon in Blackwing. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so typically you get the value.
Normal summon it?
Yeah, you just normal summon it.
Okay.
Yep. And then you can just go to battle, crash our Arm Wings, and hit me for 18.
They would just like trade, right?
They just trade. Yep. They just 2 attack position monsters with the same attack do that. They both die. Okay,
so I go to attack, and then wait, did that work?
I'd save you the trouble. I just put my guy.
Okay. I was like, did I mess up? So that goes there.
And then 18
and then
direct.
This one just... Okay, let's do it.
And like
that's
like if I do anything, you just brain control it, right? I mean, it's like you just pass.
Yeah,
you're sitting pretty.
Right. Okay, I'm chilling.
I will set a card face down and pass to you.
Uh-oh.
Now it could be a real trap. It could be a bluff. That's for you to decide what you want to do.
Oh, wait. What do you mean it could be a bluff? Like
you can set a spell card face down that's a sorcery speed card that I can't use on your turn. So you can bluff what your back row are potentially.
Oh, that's wild. Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes that's part of the strategy that some people use is that maybe I have nothing. Maybe it's a real trap, or maybe it's a bluff. But I'm going to set it anyway and make you think. I'm going to make you go through the mental gymnastics of deciding if you want to attack me or not.
Right. That's pretty interesting. Okay. I did find something myself.
Oh, great. It's going to be like, Mystical Space Typhoon or Heavy Storm or something to kill my back row.
No, it's not. It's not that relevant right now.
Okay.
Okay. I did that.
And so if you want to attack me again, you can if you don't fear me, or if you want to stay pretty, it's up to you.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
You connect.
All right. So yeah, that's all I got, right?
Yep. Typically, too, if you have a trap card that you want to set, you want to wait till the second main phase to do so, just in case anything happens in battle that I would destroy your trap card.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
It's just like a sequencing thing, if anything.
Yeah. You got it.
If that's bottomless, that's really bad. If it's prison, that's really bad. It could be Icarus, but Icarus is whatever. You lose your Shura if you Icarus me, so I'm kind of okay with that. I'm just going to set a card and pass.
Okay, so that is in defense
position. Yep.
Stuff. Yes, okay. So I guess I go to the combat.
You can. Yeah, if you have no other monsters you want to play, if you want to just swing over it and hope you connect, like, that's perfectly fine.
I'm going to do it. So I have to attack your defense?
Everything is taunt. Everything is taunt. Yep.
Okay, so I guess I will...
In response to your attack, I'm going to activate your favorite card, Icarus Attack. So I will tribute my Shura, and I will destroy your Shura, and I will target, your 2 cards. Now, you could chain that card if it's something that is allowed to be chained in response here. But if not, it'll just get destroyed. Yeah, put it on the stack. Put it on the stack if you want.
Yeah, so I mean, it's what is it? It's like the Icarus Attack. So
it's your own Icarus Attack. Okay, yeah. So that'll just go to the graveyard. Yeah, that'll just go to the graveyard.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that.
We both had Icarus Shura. That's very funny. But you're still 2 cards up on me, which is very annoying.
So the card that I was holding was like the Kalut one.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure if you had like a creature, like I wanted to like a little Monster's Rage moment if you were gonna turn something face up and be like, ooh.
Yeah, it's possible. Like if it was a 2000 defender hypothetically, then you would want to collude over it to make sure you clear it. Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea if that was right, but do I still want to just like normal summon this now?
No, I would say keep Kalut in your hand because you can just play him next turn. And if you get another Blackwing, it's better off in your hand anyway. And there's, I mean,
right.
I will let you know there is basically no way I can kill you at 2200. The normal summon threshold is like 1900.
I see.
There's basically, I cannot think, if I rip a Blizzard off the top, that is the only way I can kill you. And I only have one in my deck. So I have a 1 in 24 chance to kill you like this turn.
I see. So I'm just going to pass.
Yeah, you could just pass. I mean, if you were very concerned about your life, you could set the Kalut, so that way it's in defense mode to protect your life points, but I don't even think you have to be honest.
Yeah.
And surprise, surprise, I did not draw anything useful. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I just ripped something good, I think, because I got Blizzy.
That is very good.
Okay.
Would you like me to give you some insight here?
Yeah, so I know Blizzy is like the fucked up way for me to get the synchro stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What the hell do I grab?
So let me teach you. Go ahead and normal your Blizzard.
Okay.
Your Blizzy.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Blizzy?
So you would activate that. You can get back any of your Blackwings that are level 4 or lower. So here, I would definitely get one of your level 4s. So Shura, Bora, it doesn't matter. Like you can get any. In the graveyard, just hit special summon when you hover over a card, and it'll let you play it.
Yes. Got it.
Okay. So it'll be in defense position. It doesn't matter because you're going to synchro it off. But that's just like... So,
Is it like that?
Yeah, it'll be like that. Okay. Now...
I can grab any. I can get anything off the
what
6.
level? A 6. There you go. Okay, that was gonna be my question. I was gonna test you there. Okay.
Hey, we remember.
You do. So you have a couple of interesting options here. Armed Wing, if you summon it, that plus Kalut will put me down to 100 life points, but it doesn't kill me. The safer option is there's a card called Brionac, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. It is a blue dragon.
Oof. Like that's that classic like Yu-Gi-Oh like
it's
art,
very Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know,
it's
like
very
beautiful.
Yu-Gi-Oh. He has a snowflake for a head too. It's very funny.
Yeah.
So the reason this card is good is because you can discard a card from your hand to bounce a card on the field back to the hand. So there are cards in Yu-Gi-Oh that are battle traps that like I can, when you attack, I did it to you before with the Dimensional Prison. You attacked and I exiled your guy. So if you make Brionac, you can bounce the battle trap back to my hand before you go to combat, and then you can attack me freely. So that is the safer option here. If you had a lethal line with Armed Wing and Kalut, I'm just 100 life points above that. That could be something you could do as well. But I think Brionac is the better play here.
Okay, right. Because I was thinking about just going aggressive, but we're
gonna
go
aggressive. Yeah, I mean,
I
you got to end the game before I kill you. So
that's true. Okay, now I'm changing my mind. But I do like the Brionac like idea as well. But I think I'm just gonna go like
is a lot safer.
Blackwing.
Brionac's a lot safer. Like, you know, you're not killing me by putting me to 100.
But you said there wasn't a way for you to kill me, right?
Unless I rip a Blizzard. I will say Brain Control will also have me
have brain
kill
control.
You. Well, no, if I draw Brain Control, I'll just take your guy and kill you.
And I'm also cooked. Yeah,
you're cooked
but
that
like,
way.
Doesn't
but
brain control
okay,
allow
notably,
me to be safe though, right?
It does. So if you do the line with Armed Wing and Kalut, it puts me in a position where I can't brain control you because I have less than 800 life points. So that is also something that that people do. Yep. Because brain control is like that good of a card. If you go that route, you cut off my option to brain control you. But you risk playing into my trap card that could kill your Armed Wing. So that's the trade-off. If you think my card is a bluff and it's nothing, like, go aggro. But if you want to be more... You'll put me on a 2-turn clock with Brionac if you just bounce my stuff. So it's a 2-turn clock regardless. But, you know, one plays around brain control, one doesn't. So this is like the fun of Edison format because there's so many different things for people to play around. And, like, you have to really make the decisions as to whether or not you feel like... Oh, like, am I playing around brain control? Am I playing around this? Am I playing around that? Like, it's very complicated.
I may just go for the aggressive line, honestly.
Okay, go for it. If that's what you feel like,
okay,
go for it.
So, I'm gonna have to. The right way to do it is just first to like put these.
You just put them in the graveyard. Yep.
The grave. Okay, there we go. I can get this bestie out.
Yep. And then you just go to battle.
Okay, and then how do I? Oh, I think it's lagging. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Lagging. You would
so
just go
directly?
Yes, you would attack directly, and then you would just discard the Kalut from your hand to the graveyard.
Okay, so attack directly, and then to graveyard.
To grave, yep, that signifies that you're pumping him up, so I take 37, so now brain control is offline for me.
Ooh, okay, okay. And that's it then, right?
Not to mention, Armed Wing has piercing. So if I play something in defense position, I will still take damage. So that's also another reason that this card's good.
Because creatures in defense position always make sure you make it so that you do not take damage.
Correct.
Okay, because that's on the upside of it being in defense outside of at different stats.
Exactly.
Okay.
And some creatures are more defensive for that reason, and some are more offensive. So
I see.
Yep.
Is like defending creatures like a good strategy in Yu-Gi-Oh in general, or like?
In Edison, it's fine because there are some defensive creatures that are very, very strong. In like modern Yu-Gi-Oh, no one's ever playing stuff in defense mode. It just doesn't happen. That is the only card I can think of that wins me the game right now. That is actually crazy.
Did you do it?
I forgot that I could do this, which is another reason not to play Armed Wing. My chat's probably going to go off after seeing this. Normal summon my Sirocco. Siroco's effect pumps its attack by all the Blackwing monsters on the field. So that puts me to 4,300.
However,
oh, that's fucked up.
You're not dead, though. You're not dead. You're not dead.
So I'm not dead? Okay.
Because I only can do 2,000 damage to you here.
Okay,
so you're on 200. God, this is a fucking crazy game.
Right, and now my brain control is just dead.
Your brain control is also dead now. Yes,
right,
notably.
right. I got hit by karma. I wanted to shut yours down, and then I shut yours down. And
but you're not dead. You're at 200 life, so it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah. Okay. So my creature's the only one dying.
Yeah, your creature dies. You take 2,000 damage. Puts you to 200. Which is this is a reason
hit.
that also Brionac would have been better because I couldn't have done this if you didn't summon Armed Wing, which is very funny.
Listen, we took a risk.
You did take a risk. You took a risk.
And, you know, it is what it is.
You just want to get this over with. I get it. You're sick of the game. It's cool.
No, I like it, but I'm just messing with you. I don't know.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Second main phase, I'm going to activate my trap card, which is Legacy of Yatagarasu, which just lets me draw a card. Yep, it's just a cantrip. That is so annoying. All right, go ahead. Hope that last card. Draw your final card.
No, I don't think that does shit for me.
Is it a monster?
No, it's a trap card. It's the judgment.
Oh, solemn. Yeah, that's not going to do anything for you here, unfortunately.
Jeez, I'm cooked, GG.
You are cooked, GG. But you played it pretty well. I mean, we had a pretty crazy back and forth. So
honestly, for like somebody that doesn't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh, first of all, a great teacher. The people didn't lie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like I learned a lot.
That's the reason why people love Edison format so much, is that these little micro decisions add up like a lot in the long run. Because it's like you could look back and be like, oh, if I made the Brio, I would have been safer from this card, right? And like different things like that. So
I want to learn a little bit more about like the Brio play. So like you can discard any number of cards to the graveyard to target the same number of cards in the field.
Yep.
And that is just like when the card comes in play.
It's a sorcery speed effect.
Okay, so I can just I can activate that at the moment, at any moment, I can activate sorcery.
Yep. So when you synchroed with the Blizzard and the Bora or whatever you summon, you would summon Brionac, and then from there you can just activate Brionac as an effect, discard that many cards, target them, and then if nothing happens, they just all bounce back. So you can bounce your opponent's cards. You can do cheeky stuff and bounce your own cards sometimes, because it doesn't say your opponent's. And yeah, he's just he's a very good card. So yeah, so it's playing around different things essentially. It's like that was the trade-off there. Okay,
so because it's a sea serpent, that's why like your stuff wouldn't have worked, right?
No, because it wasn't a Blackwing name. So
Sirocco, so it's a sea serpent or whatever. The Brionac, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the name that matters, not the typing, because it's the Blackwings are a winged beast.
Oh shit! Okay.
You can see that in the big bold text next to where it says effect. What matters is that it was a Blackwing monster specifically. So Armed Wing is a Blackwing because it's in the name.
Yeah.
So because it was specifically Armed Wing, that's why I was able to pump up. But if you had Brio, if I summon Sirocco, I can't pump up because Brio isn't a Blackwing.
Yeah, I see. Yes. And then they would have just traded.
No, I couldn't have even attacked you. I would have just set Sirocco and just prayed that, and then you just bounce Sirocco and kill me.
Usually?
He's only 2,000, and you're 2,300 with Brio.
Oh shit! Okay, right.
And so what's crazy then is since I can't check Brio, you can just next turn discard a card and bounce my Sirocco back to hand and just kill me. So, like, I just... Brio is very disgusting if it's, like, unchecked, because then you put your opponent in this loop of, if they can't answer it, you just keep bouncing their stuff back, and then you just attack with it, and you just kill them.
I see.
Because then it's like, set a monster. Okay, Brio, discard, bounce the set monster, attack you for 23. They set a monster again. Brio, pitch a card, bounce the monster, attack for 23. Like, it's disgusting.
Right, I see what you mean.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, okay. I don't necessarily like regret my play, even though like
I don't think it was a bad play because cutting me off brain control is very good. Because if I rip that, I just won the game immediately too.
Okay.
Again,
Brio,
it's really just it's these micro decisions because when you make a play, you're playing around certain things and not playing around others, and so you had to weigh the decision there. And I just happened to rip the one card that fucking like punished you for your play.
No, that was cool though. That was cool. Okay, now I learned something more.
Yeah. So in the bottom right, we're not going to side deck. I'm not going to make you do that. So in the bottom right, just hit. There's like a done siding button underneath your name.
Okay.
Just click that, and then we'll just go to the next game. I will let you go first again.
Okay.
Normally you would pick, but I just hit admit defeat to speed it up a bit. Okay, so now let's see what you've learned. Let's see what you've learned.
Shit.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. Okay. This is really where it's like omniscience. I have so many options.
That's the thing why people like this game. It's like you could do whatever you want, you know? It's great.
What's the best way to like sequence my stuff if I have like traps and spells and creatures?
Going first, there's not really any particular way. Like typically, like if you have spells, you might want to play them first because, like, again, Black Whirlwind is a card you play before summoning a monster, obviously. But for the most part, like especially going first, you probably just summon or set a monster and maybe set some trap cards. Like that's usually a typical play going first.
Yeah, because with the trap cards, also it's like, I mean, I blew up your shit, but like there's the risk of that is like low, I guess.
Yep. I would say so.
We start off? Okay, I see.
Yeah. It's like, it's because Gale is a one of, and so it's, you know, the Black Rose play is not very common, let's say. Like, you can do it, but you need the right cards to do it.
Listen, like, I'm getting a little nervous here because I think this hand fucking slaps. Like, this hand fucking slaps.
Okay.
The only way this hand could flop, I think, is if I flop, which has for my second game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever, big chance.
You would never flop. You would never
hand
flop.
Cooks. Like, this hand really cooks. If I can do this right.
Okay, let's see what you've learned.
If I can do this right. Okay, we're gonna start off here.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Then we're gonna summon this.
Oh, that is literally Shure Whirlwind is like the best opening this deck has. I'm not joking.
Right, that's cooking. So then I activate it, or like
I get the
whirlwind trigger.
Correct. Yep. So you can go in the deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Now I can grab anything under 1800.
Anything except Sirocco and Shure itself, obviously. Yep.
Wait, I want to like be like okay. Wait, so my brain is thinking like, do I just say fuck it, we ball and grab like Kalut or something?
So
I don't
grabbing
know if that's right.
No, so actually your intuition is correct there. Grabbing Kalut if you don't already have it is probably one of the best things to get off Whirlwind. The reason for that is it puts me in this really awkward spot because I know you have Kalut, which means how do I get over a 3,200 attack point monster, right?
I see.
So it definitely is like one of the best cards to pick because it's just, especially if you have trap cards, then I have to like fight you on multiple axes, right? Because you have these trap cards, you have Kalut. It's just like very overwhelming. So Kalut's very good to grab if you don't already have it.
And like a solid backup is like Bora.
Bora's not bad because it keeps the whirlwind.
Still, right?
Bora keeps the whirlwind chain going because it's just slightly smaller than Shura and it still gets you a bunch of other stuff. So like Bora's also a good backup.
But if I do Bora, can I still grab Kalut?
You can only grab one.
How does that work?
You can only grab. Or are you thinking like, can you trigger whirlwind again? Is that what you were thinking?
I'm reading the card. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because you can only search
normal summon.
It's only on normal summon. Yeah. Bora would be a special summon. Yeah, that would be broken as fuck if you could do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like something doesn't sound right here.
That would be broken as all hell. So that is not allowed. So you have to pick either Bora or Kalut.
So Bora, the upside to Bora is that I could put it in play immediately.
There's that. I mean, turn one, there's not really much incentive for you to play Bora because you can always special summon it as long as you have a Blackwing. But like I said, it keeps the Black Whirlwind chain going. So next turn, let's say I kill your Shura somehow, you have Bora to follow up and just trigger Whirlwind again, and you always just have a monster replacing itself with another monster.
Okay.
So that's the incentive for Bora.
I may do that. Based on vibes. Like, let me cook.
Based on
chat.
vibes,
Let me
yeah.
cook. Let me cook.
And Gale's not bad either, just because Gale's a really good card. So, like, that's also... You can just keep that in your back pocket for when I summon, like, a big guy. Gale halves its attack, and then you just hit over it. So, like, Gale's not bad either.
I see. Okay, okay. I think I'm just going to grab Bora here.
Okay.
Okay.
I think any of these, for the record, any of these choices are, like, defensible. So, like, there's no, like, wrong answer, technically, here.
Okay, so... I got 2 trap cards.
Yep.
I'm going to stat.
You can set both of them. You can set one. I will warn you, there is a sweeper for trap and spell cards in this format. It's just one.
Yeah.
It's limited to one copy, but there is a sweeper. So if you set, like, 2 back row, and I 1 for 3 you with that card, like, that is something that can happen. So you might only want to set one instead of both. That's very typical to, like, not overcommit your back row.
Okay, I see. Shit, okay, now I'm kind of like... Because I don't necessarily need to do that right now.
You don't have to. I mean, you could just sit on this. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if you have Collude or not. So, like, you could just... The fact you search Bora, typically in my mind, you would think if they search Bora, they already have Collude. But that's part of the mind game is you don't know.
So. I don't know, but... What? Yeah. That's crazy. Almost like you play this game a lot, you know.
Crazy, right? I know. I like to know I know something about this game.
Yeah. Okay, so set this trap card, and then I think that's it.
This is like the best opening Blackwing has. So I would say this is fine.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay. Anything in the draw or standby phase named Trap Dust Shoot by chance?
No.
Okay.
Not this time around.
While I have 6 cards in hand. Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah, no, not this time. Not this time.
No, typically, if you have it, you would flip it immediately. So I'm checking to make sure this time.
Yeah.
Trap Dust Shoot's arguably like the best card in the format. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay. What is Alex doing? I'm going to activate Allure of Darkness. This is a spell card that lets me draw 2, and I have to exile a dark monster from my hand. If I don't, I have to send my whole hand to the graveyard.
Shit, okay.
So it's a 2 for 2. I will banish Blizzard the Far North.
Blizzy
is gone. I will activate my own Black Whirlwind. I will normal summon Sirocco the Dawn. Do you have a response?
Let me read this guy.
Remember, he can pump up all the attack of every Blackwing on the field, so I can make him 3,800 because of your Shura.
And he can attack immediately.
Haste. Everything has haste.
Fuck. Okay.
So if you have a trap card, you might use it here potentially.
Because like you're gonna swing and I lose my guy, you keep your guy. Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're still at the part of summoning, so I'm using Black Whirlwinds on the stack right now. So if you have a trap card to kill Sirocco, I won't get the Black Whirlwind search. So depending on
top of that, but if I let it go through, then like you would always you'd have to take out my guy, and then your guy would survive, right?
Correct.
Okay, all right.
Icarus attack.
This card's crazy to me. No, like, is this right?
Honestly, this is very defensible. This is a very defensible play. You lose half your life points, but I do not hate this at all.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking, like, I'm trying to set up I'm trying to cook.
Yeah,
you know?
no, so you'll take 4,000.
Jeez, okay. Life's a resource.
Big price to pay, yeah, but Judgment, restricted card, by the way. Very, very good card.
Yeah, right.
Pretty good. So I'm going to go set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. Go ahead.
Whoa. You just told me I shouldn't be doing that. What's going on here?
So not telegraphing anything. If you have Solemn Judgment, it's a way to stop the sweeper from destroying all your back row. So there's also a couple other cards in the format that punish the sweeper from destroying all the back row. Sometimes when you see players do this, you can infer they have a way to protect their back row from a sweeper, hypothetically.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, over to you. Also, funny enough, that cantrip card that you've seen with the crow that you like, that's another way people play around the sweeper, is that they set a bunch of those, and then if they get hit by the sweeper, they're just drawing a bunch of cards. So it's like they just all replace themselves anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of like, that's getting like level 6 in the meta of like the mind games with this. Yeah. But you're in a great position because you have a Shura and I have no monsters, so I'm not looking good. So now you could just like summon your Bora and get another search. I don't know what else you have, but you can summon another like Shura. Like there's plenty of stuff you can do here. But I do have 4 cards to interact with you. So if you want to play low to the ground, just normal summon Bora and see what happens.
I think I'm supposed to. Well, okay. So if I set this up right now, if I set this trap card, I can't use it, right? But
not this turn. But as soon as my turn starts, you can. Yep.
Okay. Maybe I should have set it last turn. Actually, look, I don't know.
Maybe
I got spooked by the sweeper. I think I should have. I got spooked.
The sweeper's a one of, so I mean it's not very common. Or like if you get Black Rose, that's because you Black Rose me. That's another way to sweep the back row, if you will. But that's less. That's like less common.
That's
something you could do though.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do I normal summon Bora? Yeah.
The normal summon of Bora, in response to Black Whirlwind.
Oh yeah, okay. You know,
this is just going to get out of hand. I'm going to activate the spell card because it is a quick play. It's like an instant. Book of Moon. So this will change your Bora down to face down defense position. Notably, because it does that, Black Whirlwind no longer sees it as having attack points, so you do not get the search.
Okay. So to defense.
There's an option that says set. Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Right. You may proceed.
So how does this ever like?
Next turn, you can just flip him back up.
Oh, okay.
Yep. He doesn't have to stay there permanently. Right. You can if you want to, but you can next turn just flip him up. It's not considered a normal summon for Black Whirlwind, but you can just flip him back up and just start swinging with him again.
Okay, so that card that you just played, the Book of Moon, totally not asking this because I may not have myself. You know, like when it's in your like. Do you have to put it on the field in order to activate it, or could you just play it from hand? Like, how does that...
Great question. So if it's your turn, it needs to be face down on the field. If it's my turn, I can activate it from the hand at instant speed. Or if it's face down on my field prior. But you can only do that if it's your turn.
So I'm low-key supposed to, like, set that Book of Moon that I may or may not have.
You can. It's up to you.
Okay. I guess so. I don't.
Could be anything. Could be anything.
It could be anything, really. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, so I guess I'll go to attackers.
Yeah, you can go to if you want to attack into my 3 back row. That's up to you.
Well, I mean,
you are the aggressive deck.
What am I doing?
You're the aggressive deck.
Like, what else are you doing? You know, like you just have to make him have it. Whatever effect
happens,
like it is what it is. Or like, what's the upside to like keeping this around so that I could maybe like synchro summon something or whatever? Like,
possibly, yeah, basically. Okay. Or I mean, it's just another guy you have. But I mean, like you said, you got to win the game somehow, so better have it.
All right, I'm just swinging.
You got it.
Okay. Well, I just pass the turn, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Legacy of Yatagarasu and draw a card.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Legacy of Yatagarasu and draw a card.
Oh shit! No way! No
See,
way.
that's what I mean. Like if you have the sweeper, I just like basically like I make you just waste it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
I will normal summon my own Shura the Blue Flame and attempt to activate Black Whirlwind. Do you have a response of a certain book card that you may or may not want to activate?
Well, I may have a different thing I want to activate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what that card is, but I will say the advantage of you using the Book of Moon to set Shura is that if you read Shura, if it kills something in battle, you get to special summon something else. So I don't know what the other card is, but I'm just saying there is a value to using the Book of Moon.
I see. So what you're trying to say is like if I just kill it through like just getting the regular combat phase, I get something out of it.
You do. I mean, it's like that's if you connect. So I'm just saying like there is a downside of there's a risk, but if you just have removal, like you can also just kill Shura. Like both options are fine. The trade-off though, it's how greedy you want to be honest.
Well, shit. Like, it's how greedy they would. What do you mean? They wouldn't trade though, right? Like, if
no, you would kill mine because it would be in defense. So it's only 1,200. So your 1,800 runs over my 1,200. Yeah.
Okay. So like, where I'm at now is like I'm thinking like, am I in like a Magic player mindset? Like in Magic, I would do this play, but is it good in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. I'm just gonna follow my instinct here. Chat, don't cook me if I'm wrong. I'm always greedy though. So yeah, I was thinking just like removing both.
I mean, That is an
Your
option.
Whirlwind and the Blackwing, I was thinking, because like, isn't that Whirlwind just always going to generate you a shitload of value anyway?
You are correct, and honestly,
is that not Magic Flare?
No, I think that's defensible. So, yeah, because now Whirlwind's gone permanently, and typically, especially in the mirror match, whoever has a Whirlwind is probably going to come out ahead. So
yeah, that's
you can
what
also
it felt like.
you can also just tribute off your Bora and keep your Shura around too. Like you don't have.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I could do that, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So it tributes for cost. So I'm gonna think here as Chainlink 3. I'm gonna assume I don't know you have Book of Moon here. I think I am going to return the. I think I'm gonna return the favor here and use Solemn Judgment.
Oh shit. Okay.
So this will negate your Icarus attack. And then my Black Whirlwind will resolve here. Now you might think, oh, can I put Book of Moon on the stack to set the Shura? You're not allowed to because Solemn Judgment is a counter trap. If you see next to where it says trap card, there's an arrow, like a little arrow next to it. That means it's I think in Magic it's called split second. Basically, unless you have another counter trap specifically, you're not allowed to respond with other card types.
I see.
And so Book of Moon, it does not meet that criteria. So that's why Solemn Judgment is so good, is that like you can't respond to it basically. Unless you have your own Solemn Judgment. Which yours is gone. So I know that. So Icarus attack will be negated, and then Whirlwind will resolve. I am going to grab a copy of Kalut. Let me think. Do I want Kalut? You have... If you have your own Kalut, that doesn't solve my problem. I think I'm going to grab Gale, as a matter of fact. Where's Gale? There he is. Okay. I am going to special summon Gale the Whirlwind, and I'm going to tell you a cool trick you can do here. If you use your Book of Moon in response to me summoning my Gale, if you set one of my monsters face down, you can't synchro summon with face down monsters.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, Book of Moon is very versatile in that you can, if you flip it here, which I would recommend you do, it stops me from synchro summoning. So, before you have the chance to use Book of Moon, I have priority. So, I'm going to use the effect of Gale to have your Shura's attack. Now, in response, you can use Book of Moon to set one of my guys, but I do have the priority to do this.
Yeah, I will do the Book of Moon on, I mean, which one?
I can attack over your Shura with either of these, because he's going to be down to 900. Unless you have Kalut to save yourself, which you might. So, in terms of, like, I still might be able to kill your Shura, but it's whatever you want to make easier to kill for you. Shura only has 1200 defense, Gale only has 400 defense, so they're very easy to run over when they're in defense position. It really just whatever you think. I would say probably, I don't know what your hand is, but there's an argument for both, to be honest. It really just depends.
Okay. Yeah, my brain is trying to clutch it here. Fuck.
They're both good is the problem. Like, because if you don't kill Gale, I can have another monster's attack that you summon. And if you don't kill Shura, I could run over something with Shura and, like, get more value. So they're both good. It kind of depends on the cards in your hand, I would say.
I guess this one?
I think that makes sense because since I would run over your Shura, I would get value. So I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. So Book of Moon goes to the graveyard. I can no longer synchro summon. So I will just go to the battle. Your Shura would be at 900 here, so I'll just attack you for 400. Unless you have Kalut and wreck me here, because you could do that.
So wait a second. So minus 900 because of the effect or whatever?
Yeah, because your Gale halved your Shura. Yeah, so it's at 900. But if you have Kalut, you go up to 23. So, I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. So how do I do that?
Oh my god, she has fucking Kalut. I got cooked! Oh my god.
I do.
So you just discard it to the graveyard, because I'll know what it is. Yeah.
To graveyard.
I can't fucking believe you had Kalut. That's so fucking annoying. All right, so 23 to 30. So I take it. Oh my god, your Shura is going to kill mine. I'm just going to get fucking railed here. All right. I have a back row to try to fucking get back from this. Everyone in the fucking chat is loving that, by the way. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm usually known as the guy who has Kalut, so I think people are enjoying that I'm getting the receiving end of it for once.
Oh, like I have a play, but like
you're okay. You're right now. You're big chilling. Like if your Shura connects over my Shura, you're in such a good position.
Okay. I will. Let's see. Trap cards in main phase 2 recommended, right? Yeah, you said that. You said that.
Now remember, your Shura is back to. This is actually interesting.
Shura should have triggered?
Well, no. So your Shura's at 900. But then you use Kalut to boost by 1400. I'm not sure. Chat, do you know the answer to this? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, your Shura triggered last turn. I'm sorry, because you killed something in battle. So actually, you get to search something. Yeah, you get to search something.
I see.
Yeah. So you actually get to go into the deck and get a card. Yeah. I would say your best, if you want some advice, Gale or Vayu are the best two to pick.
I was thinking Gale.
Yeah, get Gale. You can make a level 7 synchro, too, if you want. Or just keep Gale on the field. He's just a guy. I mean, that works, too.
Well, he's just a guy? Okay. So
Just, yeah, because the effects are negated, so it doesn't have, like, the halving thing. But it's still just a guy. So, okay, so now it's your turn.
So now we're my turn.
Now,
yes.
now it's your turn. Yeah.
Okay, so I know then that has a defense of like 1200. So, like, do I attack Gale into it?
Gale can attack over it. Yeah, that's fine. Or...
So how did it work? And then after that, I could swing with Shura to the face.
Yep, you can Shura face for 900. I'm only at 2100. I mean, so that's not like insignificant damage. Yeah.
Okay, I think I may just do that here. I do have a trap that I'll probably set in like the second main, but
that's fine. You could also then in main phase 2 synchro off because Shura's only 900 just to have a bigger guy. So that's also something you can do as well. So you can attack first and then synchro.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really all right. Okay, so I'll go to the combat step.
Yep.
I will attack your little guy.
Rest in peace.
And then I can attack Shura to phase.
Yep. I'm at 1200.
900.
And then main phase 2, you can synchro them off if you don't want a small guy on the field and make Armor Master, which is the guy I made last game.
Okay, I will definitely set a trap too.
Or you could just set a trap and pass, but you risk if I have my own Shura that I can hit over your guys and get a lot of value. So that's the trade-off.
Wait, what do you...
There's many Chikaritas in my chat, by the way. They're all cheering for you.
Yeah. So the risk, what you just saying was like if I do the synchro summon.
Yeah, sure. So let me start over. So if you synchro summon, because remember your Shura is only 900 and Gale's 13. If I have my own Shura and your trap card can't protect your monsters, then I run over your guys, and then my Shura special summons another guy to kill your second guy. So that's assuming I have Shura, but like when you're playing this deck, that's just a thing you have to think about. So synchroing into a bigger guy protects you from that being a possibility.
I see.
Yeah.
But so the upside to not synchroing is that I have two attackers.
Correct. They're weak, but you do technically have 2 attackers. So if you have Icarus attack, hypothetically, you're only losing 1 monster versus 2. But if you synchro summon, you're still making a winged beast, so Icarus attack could still be a card that you can play.
I can still like I could just play a trap and also synchro summon, right? Like there's no
you can set a trap and synchro summon. The world is your oyster in Omniscience format. It's great.
Setting the trap then.
You're not used to the fact that you have to pay for card or don't have to pay for
like,
card.
What the hell? Usually not an Omniscience player, so like
yeah.
I'm really torn. I don't know, like because I like the synchro summon stuff, but I just don't know what I should grab if anything.
It would be the Armor Master specifically.
Yeah, because he's like you know the most powerful creature and protects itself.
Yes, he's very good in the mirror match. He's very good because like Shura, even if I can attack over with Shura, he won't die by battle. So like Shura doesn't trigger.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I think this is correct for what it's worth. I think this is correct.
So they are to the graveyard, right?
They go to the graveyard. Yep, you're in a great position.
Okay, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Okay. Just doing it.
Oh, that is not a good card. I'll set and pass. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Okay. Right, that card is just completely fucking useless right now. I wonder if we drew the same card.
How's Trap Dust Shoot looking for you?
Yeah, no. Nah, I just ripped that. Fuck. Nah, I just ripped that.
All right, you have lethal.
Do I? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna attack directly. Let's see what happens.
In response to your attack, I will activate Dimensional Prison to attempt to banish your monster. If you have Icarus attack hypothetically as your back row, you can chain it in response and put it on the stack to get rid of your Armor Master and pop my other 2 cards.
Nah, I fear I do not.
Ooh, okay. So it looks like, unless you got something else, it looks like this sticks. I will say if you have Book of Moon, you can set the monster to protect it. Okay, I'm giving you all your options in case you have something.
I fear I have nothing. No.
Okay. All right. So he gets exiled or banished.
Oh, it's banished.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's all I thought then. I guess I gotta pass the turn. Because I definitely did not get that trap dust shoot just then.
Shall activate Whirlwind. Do you have a response?
No, I don't.
Do I go for it? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get Kaloot.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy the unknown card.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, no, it was, can I show it to you by, like, activating it?
I mean, it'll go to Graveyard. I'll see
Yeah,
it.
go to Grave. Yeah, I fear.
It was your own prison. Oh my god, you're gonna hate me for this. Attack with Shuro.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's literally nothing I can do about that, right?
I will activate Kaloot.
Yeah, how much am I taking?
I will activate a second Kaloot. You are dead.
You gotta be kidding me. Of course. Right.
No one takes the title of Kaloot King away from me.
I was close.
You were close. So that was 28 4600 attack Shuro that I just hit you with.
Jeez, fuck.
Yeah, this I remember your reaction to 8,000 life points. I'm like, oh, they go quick. Trust me.
Yeah, no. I was holding a brain control too.
Oh, that's pretty good. I never really had like a monster for you to take though. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't really find anything.
But if I didn't have two Kaloots, yeah, GG's. If I didn't have two Kaloots, then you could just take Shura and just kill me. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it had to be the double. That's fine. That's fine.
The also reason to do this too. I mean, granted, it was pretty obvious here. You have Whirlwind, so you couldn't have done it. Let me show you this card. This card is... oh, I'm not playing it in this list, actually. I just realized. Okay.
Whoa.
That's fine. I'm surprised. This is an old list, because my newer list plays it for sure. So there's a card called Gores, the Emissary of Darkness. Sick name.
Okay, I love that.
So what he does is, if you control... This is like one of the boogeymen of the format. If you control no cards... When your opponent attacks you directly with a monster, you special summon him, and then he's a 2,700 attack monster for context, so he's huge. And in addition to that, he summons a token. That's actually not the right token. Let me show you. The token
that was
looks
cute, though.
The token, yeah, that was a goat token. The Gores token looks fucking sick. He summons this token, which gains the attack of however much damage you took. So if I dealt like 3,000 damage to you, the token is 3,000 attack.
That's crazy.
So he's he's a huge comeback card. And so people try to find ways to one-shot like from one attack, because if your life points go to 0, you can't summon Gores. But if I go like attack and I have a second attacker for lethal, on the first attack you summon the Gores and now I can't kill you. So people have to try to find these ways to do like big lethal lines to like not have Gores get played, because Gores is such a fucking strong card. Yeah.
I see.
But yeah, he's a super cool card. Yeah. So what do you think?
Cool.
What do you think? How was your Yu-Gi-Oh experience?
I actually really liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought the games were gonna be like a lot faster. I mean, I don't know if like the fact that we're playing in Khmer had anything to do with it, but like, like I said, I have a cousin, and he has literally always told me that like I would fucking hate Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's truly the most toxic game ever, because he's a Yu-Gi-Oh player, so he gets to say that. You know what I mean?
Same.
So I've always been a bit hesitant to try out Yu-Gi-Oh, but this was sick as hell. Like, I really loved the way this deck played.
Sure.
I like the bird synergy and stuff. Like, it was dope. I really enjoyed it. I felt like I learned a lot, you know? Cool. You did a great job. Thank you for teaching me.
I'm glad. Yeah. So the reason I didn't want to give you the zombie, I know you love your zombies. I didn't want to give you the zombie deck at first because it does a lot of stuff with the extra deck. And so I wanted to like ease you into that. Blackwing does use the extra deck, but not very often. So I wanted to, the zombie deck is, what'd you say?
I have to go back.
You'll come back
for the zombies.
Okay. No, like now that you have like a better like bearing on your fundamentals, like I think it'll be a lot easier for you, but like that deck is very synchro centric, because it can do a lot of crazy, like it's more of like a combo deck. So it can do a lot of crazy stuff. And so I didn't want to like overwhelm you with that. This is usually the deck a lot of people teach people when it comes to Edison, just because it's very low to the ground. It's very simple, but like the cards are just all so good, which is, like I said, it's like a top 3 deck in Edison I just showed you. The other 2 decks are like on this power level. Yeah, no, this is why I love teaching people old Yu-Gi-Oh, because like modern Yu-Gi-Oh, your brain would have fucking spiraled. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I've heard the stories of killing people on turn 0. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever is going on. Yeah, I've heard it, but this was so nice. Like, this
Chikorita
was
gang,
enjoyable.
let's go. I'm glad.
Yeah, this
I'm
was
glad.
So great,
I'll be honest, I was very worried when we were going to do this segment. I'm like, please don't hate it. I'm like, please don't hate it.
No, I like it. I like it. I like, it's not, I'm not like a just like true MTG player. I've played so many card games throughout the whole, like, everything, and I always like picking up new things, but this was really cool. Like, this, it felt very like unique in what it did. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's been around for a long time too, but
we always say Yu-Gi-Oh's the card game that does what no other card game does. Because so many card games have like an actual resource system, and Yu-Gi-Oh just like says fuck it, like, we're gonna do our own thing. I like to say Yu-Gi-Oh is like the fighting game of card games a lot of the time, just because it's so. I mean, but it's true, especially when you get to modern, because of like the you've seen the spreadsheets and like the combo lines and stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. But that's also like the appeal, right? You talked about in the first game, like the swinginess of like the back and forth, and like, it feels like, you know, you're in the anime, like that there's these crazy moments that happen and you're like on like 100 life points and you're like, there's no way I can win. And then you rip Dark Arm Dragon or Brain Control or whatever, right? And it's like,
it was
like, I just win at it. Like, I just win. It's, I don't know. I feel like Edison format specifically, like, really just kind of hits all the high notes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Without all the low notes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Thankfully.
Yeah, right, because that's important.
And it's not like too overwhelming, because the extra deck has 4 other summoning mechanics that I haven't showed you in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And so it's like, okay, we're going to ease you into it with one of them. Like, you know, it's like, because it's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm very happy you ended up enjoying it, because I was very nervous this was going to go poorly.
No, I loved it. It was great. I really enjoyed it. And like, once again, I can't say it enough. Like, you did a great job teaching it for real. Because like, it made it
people say I'm a really good teacher when it comes to it. Yeah, it's like, you need to like,
great. Yeah, it's for real.
Yeah. What was your, do you have a favorite card out of anything we saw today? I know you really love the Black Rose. That seemed to be your...
Let me have a look. Well, okay, aesthetically, the Black Rose Dragon.
Black Rose is sick. Yeah, Black Rose is
not
sick.
necessarily for what it does. Like, I am not necessarily a board wipe player, even though it did cook in the moment.
Yeah, Black Rose is very good.
Honestly... I feel I have to give it either Shura or I have to give it to your goat, Khalud. But
Khalud
beat my ass. I'm gonna have to give it to Shura, I think.
It's okay. It's okay.
Khalud beat my ass.
Everyone loves Khalud. Everyone loves Khalud.
Hey, also shout out to Blizzy. I thought Blizzy was really cool.
One card
Blizzy
synchro
really
with Blizzy.
Cool.
Yeah, one card synchro with
that
Blizzy's
was
crazy.
Sick, though. I like that.
Let me show you the crazy line you could have done if you attacked. So this is cool. So this was your board. So let's say Shura attacked a monster on your board. So you would then get the Vayu out of the deck, and this is one of the strongest plays that Blackwing can do. Maybe you attack.
I still need to read that card.
Maybe you attack. It's a lot. So basically, Vayu can't be used for a synchro summon while he's on the field. However, Shura, when he summons a monster, negates the effect of whatever is being summoned. So now you can use Vayu for a synchro summon, which is really cool. Normally you have to do it from the graveyard.
Why does it negate it? Oh, it says literally the last line of text.
It says its effects are negated. Yep. Yeah. So this is a really cool line. So what you do is you synchro summon these two into Armor Master. Then you synchro summon the Armor Master and the Vayu for this card called Stardust Dragon. Stardust Dragon is fucking crazy. So the Stardust Dragon, anytime a removal effect is activated, you tribute Stardust Dragon and it negates that effect. So it protects you from any removal. And then if you tributed it for that effect during the end phase, it comes back.
What the hell? Okay.
So it negates removal, and then at the end of the turn, it comes back. And then on your opponent's turn, if they try to do something, it's crazy. This card is so good. So then it gets better because you have Vayu in the graveyard. You can banish Vayu and the Armor Master to make a 2,800 attack guy in addition to all of that.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why could we be do? Because we're synchro summoning. Wait.
From the graveyard.
Did we do that?
Remember how Vayu synchro summons from the graveyard by banishing another monster?
Messed up.
Yeah,
that's
so
messed up.
Vayu climbs a chain. So typically you have to start with Vayu and Sirocco, and then you can make an Armed Wing. Then you can use a second Vayu and an Armed Wing to make an Armor Master. And then if you get to this point, you can use Vayu and Armor Master to make Silverwind. And unfortunately, the effects are negated, so it doesn't do anything. But it's just a 2,800 guy that just beats your opponent's face in.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that was the line I wanted to show you, but it didn't get there. But yeah, this is like one of the best plays that Blackwing does, because this is such a hard board to beat.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, so it's like it's cool because like you can do crazy combo stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh, but like a lot of our game was very methodical, like card economy, like, you know, trying to get like proper trades and stuff.
You know, Simo, that's the type of shit that I love, though. Like,
I
always love to say it. I love fair magic. Like, I don't want to be doing
fair
like,
magic.
Because I love fair magic. That's it, and that's exactly what the games were. Like, it was really trading off. Like, all about like resource playing, like instead of just like, you know, a random ass. I played this combo, I win the game.
Your
like,
hand.
It was very, I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's only like one deck in Edison that's very like super combo heavy. I wouldn't say it's like an FTK deck or anything like that where it's winning on the first turn, but it can like do a lot of combos to like kill you from 8,000 if you're not careful. But it's a very hard deck to play. I would say there's no, like, a lot of the decks in Edison are very fair. Like, it's every deck, not every deck, but most decks play like how we just played right now, where there's, like, this methodical back and forth. You're really trying to just, like, get, like, these edges over your opponent, just, like, you know, through proper play. Like, it's such a rewarding format to play, and that's why so many people have been getting into it, because, I mean, it's such a far cry from what Yu-Gi-Oh is now, that this is like the old Yu-Gi-Oh that people remember. That's like super fun. So
yeah, no, that's the stuff I live for. Like, that's exactly why I like our games. Like, so that was literally like a perfect match for me, even though I got my ass beat, which is fair. But
I mean, you were very close to beating my ass. I mean, like, I was on 1,200 this game. I was on 100 last game. I mean, I think you played everything pretty well. So I no complaints.
I tried.
Someone said there's fair magic. Ask her, not me.
There can be fair magic. Yeah, there's magic games
what
that
is
can
fair
absolutely
magic?
play out that way.
What is fair magic?
Fair magic, I mean, like I said, it's like sometimes you see something like I would say VV is like the opposite of fair magic, you know what I mean? Like VV is just generating like a gazillion mana in a single turn and just like literally taking 20 minutes per turn to just go crazy is not fair magic. But then you have these decks like, I mean, my beloved like Cimooooooos, or I would consider like Orzhov Sacrifice or whatever, like all fair magic. Like, you're not really doing something crazy degenerate that takes you forever. Like, I think another great example of unfair magic opposed to fair magic, I would be like something like Wilderness Reclamation. Like, I think that's very much like unfair
I saw that
magic
card.
too.
That card's fucking crazy. That's the one where all your like lands untap, right?
Yup, yeah.
Oh, that card's
fucked up.
Fucked.
Also,
that card is
that was messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
so,
CGB
like,
showed me that, and I'm like, how did they print this? There's no way. Like, play Yu-Gi-Oh if they're going to play that.
Hell.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, it was literally hell to be playing in that format and trying to, like, you know, play fair magic, I guess. I had to start... I remember one of the things I tried to do to, like, beat them is I started sideboarding in this card called Rotting Regisaur. It's a 7/6 dinosaur, and I was just hoping that I could like hit face with a 7-power dino before they would just like go nuts with the Wilderness Wreck for like 20 turns.
That's funny.
It was not very effective because the card was definitely more powerful than that, but yeah, no, it's just like the way that the game played out like that, like the back and forth, like almost, I wouldn't necessarily say that you're like playing chess, but like a little bit. You're really like interacting with your opponent and you're strategizing. And like you said, you're getting these like angles of attack. Yeah. You're getting these like tiny edges on your opponent that eventually like add up to something big, rather than like, oh, look, I found this one card that combos with this one card. Guess I win the game now. You know what I mean? Yeah. No matter, and anything that happened before that doesn't matter. Cause like that's always like the thing that fucking sucks about these like one-turn combo decks. It's like anything that happened before it may not matter at all. Sure. Whereas like how you play like back and forth with your opponent, like that's the shit that I live for, and that's what we call over in my community fair magic.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh sort of bypasses that problem because of the fact that like we're an omniscience format, right? It's like, I think it's both ends of the extreme, because yes, that allows us to do a lot of crazy degenerate stuff, but it also circumvents doing the degenerate stuff, and like where you were talking about like, oh, at this point in the game everything else doesn't matter because this happened, but because in Yu-Gi-Oh you can do so many actions at once because the game is so like freeing in that way, I feel like that minimizes the likelihood that that happens more often than not. Yeah, and there's always obviously like, you know, I don't know, this could be completely wrong, but of course, like, you know, your opponent is capable of getting that omniscience, or you are too, right? Right. Like, it's not as if one person is doing a fair game plan here where I put a creature on one and creature on two, and the other person is just like, boom, I go nuts. Like, you both have potential to pop off if you'd like to because of the omniscience like power that you have. Well, and you're probably impressed like with our games how even though we are omniscience format, that like, you know, we weren't doing like super crazy shit every turn. Like it was like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, that's how it works. But in this older form of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you know, you're just like playing a guy and setting some trap cards, and then maybe you like special summon a guy and normal summon a guy and play some like cards, right? It's surprisingly very balanced in a weird sort of way. I don't know how they did it, to be honest.
It's really fucked up because it allows you to do such broken things. It becomes really balanced because all of a sudden you're playing around everything.
Yeah,
like it's really wild, but super like fascinating because of that. It really just allows you to play around so much more in your head, and it allows you to play fair, which is wild when you can do the most unfair shit.
It's funny though, because if I show you the most degenerate deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, you'd be like, that's fucked. Like it is so crazy.
I would walk off.
Honestly, like
probably.
What's the best like Magic equivalent of it? Oh my god. I think it's like Dredge on steroids.
Oh.
It's
okay.
It's I don't know how else to explain it, but holy shit, it is like you love your graveyard decks. First of all, it's a deck of mermaid anime waifus, which already is going to win in the hearts of the fans.
Oh god, that's like BM immediately. Like
literally,
yeah.
And then each individual card. Someone said vintage Dredge is the best way to describe it. It is fucked.
Storm
like
and Dredge combined, bruh.
Each individual card, and maybe I'll do a video with showing you this just to see a reaction.
Oh, God,
each individual card is so fucked up how good it is. They literally, I'm not joking to you, they had to limit or ban every card in the deck except like 3. I'm not joking. It took like 3 waves of bans for them to like rein in the power of how good this deck was.
I cannot even, I don't think my brain can like conjure up these cards. I fear I couldn't even if I tried. Crazy. I couldn't conjure that up.
It is so crazy. Yeah, if I show you them one day, I can't wait to see a reaction. So maybe we'll do that at some point. But
I think I'll probably just like fucking explode or something.
I think I broke CGB's brain when I showed him this deck. He was like, he just kept saying, there's no way these cards are legal. And I'm like, yep. Like, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, buddy. Welcome to 2025.
Yo. Okay, yeah, that's probably the type of stuff that got my like cousin to have such a grudge towards this game. I fear.
No,
he might have had that done against him.
Well, it's funny because so many of the modern Yu-Gi-Oh players are like defecting to Edison because they want like more of a slower pace, like back and forth. And like Yu-Gi-Oh, yes, there's a lot of interaction within the turns, which is why like, you know, people say, oh, the game's over in 2 turns. There's a lot that happens in those 2 turns. But it's not the same. Like what we just did is nowhere close to replicating like what actual like modern Yu-Gi-Oh is like. And so I want to get you off on the right foot so you don't get jaded.
Yeah, you sure did. Like you sure did. I feel like I'm just having a great time. Like everything's like a rainbow and sunshine. So if I were to check out regular Yu-Gi-Oh, like the horrors that would just literally be never ending.
Literally, yeah. But no, so many people are flocking to this format just to escape it, and it keeps growing. So hopefully, you know, hopefully it keeps growing because it's this is the stuff I love.
Crazy enjoyable. Honestly, that was really enjoyable. Good. And like, is there like a true, like you said, I don't think you said there's like a true broken deck out here that's like dominating stuff. Like, is there room for building stuff too in this format? Like,
there's literally, there's like 20 different decks you could top an event with in this format, like realistically.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, no, each time there's a top cut, you're going to see like maybe 1 or 2 Blackwings, maybe 1 or 2, maybe more of the other top 3 decks, what we consider the big 3 in the format. But every tournament, there is like one deck that some fucking lunatic cooked up and like somehow works. Like the most recent discovery that's never been figured out before. There's a whole series of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh that you give them to your opponent by tributing over their monsters, okay? And then there are cards that return control of monster. It's like reverse brain control, where it's like returning control of a monster you own to its owner. Okay. Right? So the whole idea, these monsters are very big, so they call it like reverse control beatdown, where you give your opponent all these big monsters to clear their monsters, then you use the card that gets them all back, and then you just beat your opponent's face in with these big monsters that you stole back after giving them to them. So that's like the newest innovation that people like figured out. It's not good, don't get me wrong, but it actually,
because this seems kind of inefficient, but I don't know. I don't want to judge.
It's not good, but someone actually like topped an event with it, which is crazy because no one has ever seen a deck like this before. So even now, several years into like this format's renaissance, if you will, people are still like innovating and finding like new things about this format that no one has figured out before. And I think that's so rewarding for like the deck builders and stuff. There's just so many different things you can do. Like I said, like literally there are 20 different decks at any point that could like top a tournament for Edison
I
format.
mean, yeah,
which
that's
rocks.
beautiful. Like, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. Like, whenever there's possibilities of just like cooking something up and like breaking it, like that's just fucking great.
Everyone's run, like when they go in like a tournament, like a 9-round tournament plus top cut, so like 13 rounds total. It'll include like the big 3 decks, and then usually like you might only play like one deck. You might play 8 different decks like in your Swiss rounds. Like that is not uncommon in Edison. Which is really cool because it's just like there's so much room for innovation, variety. Like no one likes one deck. I mean, super hardcore competitive people like one deck formats, but I personally believe that the more diverse the format is, the better. I don't.
Exactly. I'm so about that. Like I am so about that. The diversity and seeing what other people bring, like that's what it's about. Like,
yeah,
I like to call it like coin or not necessarily. I mean, you could call it like coin flip or like rock paper scissors formats, whatever. Like, I'm not a fan of those. Even though like the spikes, like you say, the spikes prefer them.
The spikes
but,
like
the diversity, like that's what I care about. It's just cool to see what other people are trying to do and like, you know, not running into the same stuff like 30 times over. Shout out to VV.
Yeah.
You know?
So like there's Black Wings. There's actually a whole deck that's the second best deck that takes advantage of that Vayu card that synchro summons from the graveyard. It's called Vayu Turbo. The whole idea is to just you play a bunch of mill cards that try to mill Vayu and the other cards to the graveyard, so you can just start bringing out big guys for free. So like people
like that though.
Yeah, so I figured you'd like that, but I wanted to teach you the basics first. So maybe I'll show you that next time. There's also frogs. Frogs are an archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh.
No fucking way.
Yeah. So frogs legitimately is like one of the best decks because all the frog cards and toads, because there's a card called Substitute. There is the frogs are very, very good. There's also heroes. They're like action like cartoon like figures, basically, like you know, your typical superhero type stuff. So that's like a whole archetype. There's also hero frog, where they combine the frogs and the heroes together, because there's a thing in the extra deck that ties them together where you need a hero monster and a water monster, and the frogs are all water, so it provides the fodder for that.
Oh, that's cool.
And the guy is crazy that they summon. It's a guy that if it dies, it wipes your opponent's whole board. So that's why they play it. Yeah. So there's like there's like, I mean, I could keep going on. Like there's so many cool decks that it's a lot of fun. I mean, I could talk about this all day, but you have a life.
No,
so.
love that. The frogs seem very interesting. I like that. Like,
I'll show you. Wait, hold on. I'll send you a frog. I'll send you a frog. I'll show you.
Yeah, we've been trying to make frogs work in standard for quite some time, but they kind of suck.
Wait, frogs is a thing in Magic too. That's so funny.
yeah. Like, have you ever seen? Do you know who the filth is? Filth, F-I-L-F.
F-I-L.
Like MILF with an F.
MILF with an F. No, I do not know what a filth is.
It's called Sabsunen.
Okay.
S-A-B.
Damage step.
S-U-N-E-N. If you Google that, that's filth.
Oh, I get it. I see it.
Not that that's a frog.
Oh,
but,
I see it. Chat.
You know.
Edison has the wrong type of frog. I have learned. Hold on,
exactly.
chat. Let me put this up on screen for you. Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold.
That's not a frog, but like there are frogs in Magic. There's a lot of cute ones. Helga is a cute frog.
Chat, I think we have the wrong frogs.
There you go. That's a diva right there. I have a commander deck with that one.
Do you really? That's so. Is it like a frog commander deck?
I do have a bunch of frogs in there. Yeah, as many frogs as I can get.
So I'll send you. I'll show you the mascot of the frog deck. I'll send it to you on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, let me show it to me.
So it's funny because he's not
beautiful.
He's not a frog. He's a toad, but they all go together. So this is
beautiful.
This is one of the most broken cards in the format, actually.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it got banned for a long time because it enabled so many FTKs.
Yeah.
So Substitute reads: you can tribute a monster to special summon a frog from your deck, except this specific card. It's like a naming thing with Japan. That's why.
Frog the Jam. What?
Yeah, Frog the Jam. Don't ask. Okay, so notably, it doesn't say once per turn on this card. So what you do is you summon this and any other monster, and you just go through every frog in your deck and thin your deck by like 15 cards. And there's another frog you want that goes into the graveyard that every turn it special summons itself back out from the graveyard. So basically now you're only drawing your bombs, and you have like there's another card I'll show you quickly here. It's called Dupe Frog.
Holy shit. Okay, wait.
So Dupe Frog, you don't have to read this. I'm just gonna show you the art because he's cute. He has a little like graduation hat on. He's very funny.
Oh my god, that is holy shit.
So Dupe Frog, in a nutshell, while he's on the field, you can only attack Dupe Frog. Now the problem is, if there's 2 Dupe Frogs on the field, you just can't attack. So we call this the Dupe Lock. So if you just summon 2 of these guys out, your opponent can't attack unless they just destroy one of the frogs with like hard removal. And even if you do even if you do that, it replaces itself when it dies. So you just get a frog back for nothing. So that's like one of like, if you want to call it degenerate, that's one of the more like degenerate things you can do in the format. But it's, people know it exists, and like Icarus Attack, your favorite trap card that you tribute a winged beast to destroy 2 monsters. You can just destroy both of the Dupe Frogs with Icarus Attack. Like there are outs to it, but it's annoying. God, okay. Yeah. It's not like there aren't outs to it, but that's just like an annoying thing you can do hypothetically.
My god, these cards are so cute though.
The frogs are very cute. The frogs are very cute.
They're really cute.
Yeah.
Shame they're so evil, I guess.
They are definitely they are definitely the boogeymen of the format. I will say that. No one likes to go against playing frogs, I will say. And people, Black Wings and other decks will actually main deck specific cards as anti-frog cards because the frogs
whoa.
Yeah, the frogs are very annoying.
That's wild. They look so cute.
Yeah.
They did them dirty.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I mean, you're a vampire, so
it was a blast. It is
fine,
true. I do live at night. It's true. Yeah. But this was so fucking awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I didn't think you were going to enjoy it this much. I mean, I'm happy.
Good company, playing a fun game. Like, I think the deck was very cool. Like,
cool.
I don't know. This is it's a perfect night. You know, hanging out with the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, chat's great. Shout out to chat for sure.
Yeah, love learning new things always. So thank you.
So if we want to get you on for part 2, we can always do that if you want to learn more.
You can count on me. You can count on me. I'd be so down.
I really didn't think you'd like it that much, so I'm glad.
I did. Yeah, I did for sure.
That's good. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all their continued support. So shout out to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, The Synchro Guy, Pony Stark, Little Fade Leaf, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Daniel Howell, Brian Denser of Class 7, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Flannel Daddy, literally all of the guinea pigs, MBT canceled by a community soon, canceled by all committee soon, canceled by all players soon, MBT and Nimnim's 1 Boxer Brief Fueled Night of Passion, Electrician of the Ice Barrier, The Nova 129, Chris Adams, and Pink Frappe. Thank you again so much, and we will see you next time.